was the most that you've practiced a day?
In the summer months, it was 5 hours, 6 hours a day. So we did the figures with the figure eights, we did the ice dancing where I had compulsory dances that we did with a partner, and then we did free skate, which included the jumps. And then at the age of 12, typically my mother would drive us to the rink, and we were given a key. There was no her coaxing us to get up. If we didn't get up, forget it, you weren't going to the rink. So we were in charge of our own destiny. If we weren't motivated enough to get up and get ourselves ready for the rink, and actually for a day of school, we had to make sure that we had all of the things that we need for the entire day.
So this means like extreme ownership.
Absolutely. This was completely on our shoulders. And so from a very young age, we took ownership of our own training.
Perhaps you could share a little bit about your, we said, winning mindset. How come that you've focused for so many years on something? What was your inner drive, your purpose, your motivation?
My purpose as a skater was always to achieve the best that I could possibly be. My father always said, "You've got to be faster. You've got to be faster." And I was like, okay, I can take that challenge and I can run with it. And I typically was one of the fastest skaters all the time. So it was something that was ingrained in me through our family, but also there was something deep inside me that just wanted to be the best I could be every time I stepped on the ice. And at home in my off-ice training, I still do up to 1,200 abs in one sitting per week.
Wow.
So,
I'm interested in the challenges you faced in your career.
well, there were a lot of times that you're very exhausted because we're training these enormous hours every week. But my coach once said to me, and I can still picture her standing in front of me, and she said, "If you can perform well when you are exhausted, you will perform excellent when you are well rested." And that was something that has stuck with me till this day. And you have to push through the exhaustion and then realize, yes, I need rest. It's a matter of disciplining your body and your mind to do the proper stretching that's required, but also the mental stability to push through the pain and exhaustion.
Thank you. That you come across as a very positive person, but it hasn't always been easy for you. Perhaps you want to share something with us.
I had the opportunity to do ice dancing in the competitive route, and our local partner had asked me when I was in about a grade 11. I had the opportunity to skate with him, and I encouraged my girlfriend to skate with him instead of myself. And then I had another opportunity when I was probably about 16 years old, and I turned down that opportunity as well. And he went on to provincial championships with the first partner, and he went on to skate at the national level with two other partners. And so there's a part of my heart that feels like I missed out on an opportunity that could have been really fabulous and fantastic. Yeah, I feel like I really did miss out on something. I would encourage young athletes to look beyond their circumstances, look beyond those people that might have a negative voice that are in their immediate circle, and seek outside voices that are going to push you in a way that is a positive direction.
How important would you consider are coaches working with athletes?
Coaches need to realize the full impact they have on skaters. It's important that a coach steps into a situation in any training session with a positive mindset. Every comment that I give a skater with something positive: you looked like you wanted that. You looked like you were attacking that. If there's nothing more that you can say, you have to give some positive feedback, because you're looking at a human life that can take it around the world. And with those skills that skater develops, the sky is the limit in every direction, and it's important that there's a positive element to every training session so that that skater or that individual feels like they can walk away from that training session and they can take on the world, even if they're 12.
Thank you. Beautiful. So what would you recommend, or what advice would you give young athletes?
It's a continuation of reevaluating, but never devalidating. So we can reevaluate on a daily basis, but never devalidate anything. So we can constantly reflect on our training sessions. We can constantly recalibrate how we're going to go about our next training session, and that's very important. But we need to validate ourselves and understand that we can supersede what we've done today, even if we tweak a small amount of what our training is, a further step towards where we're going and our goal that we want to achieve, but never to devalidate ourselves. Everything that we do creates who we are and is a contributing factor to what we can then contribute to other people's lives. So it's important that young people realize the full significance of what they're capable of.
Okay, thank you. So, anything else?
If there's a dream that's planted in your heart, it's there for a reason.